Hello everybody, this is Chrissy Dreams and I'm back with another video. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about this story about the 10-year-old named Breasia Terrell that's gone missing. Davenport police update the public on search for Breasia Terrell, and I wanted to get into more of the search of what's going on so that we can find this girl and we can bring her home. Investigation continues. Police ask for information about Henry Dinkins. I think it's Dinkins. Henry Dinkins. I told you they be having crazy last names. Y'all be thinking I'm just playing. The Davenport Police Department held a press conference on Monday about the ongoing search for Breasia Terrell. The missing 10-year-old girl was reported missing on July 10th and last seen in the 2700 block of East 53rd Street in Davenport. During the briefing, Davenport Police Chief Paul Sierczynski announced there is no longer a need for organized searches for Terrell in the Clinton County area at this time. However, he said people can still organize their own searches if they like, and I heard that a lot of people are still searching in that area. We are incredibly grateful to the community to assist in the search of Breasia Sierczynski. They be having some crazy names. Several hundred community members responded to our call for volunteers to search, showing the care and compassion in our community. Police said they are now refocusing their efforts. At this time, we continue to focus our resources on investigation to pursue the leads that have been developed and are evaluating the tips provided to us by the community, Sierczynski said. I think it's Sikorsky. I don't know. I don't care. We all want to find her alive, and that is what our intent is with the investigation. On July 15th, Davenport police named Henry Dinkins as a person of interest related to this case. Police have released pictures of his vehicles and asked anyone who has information about his whereabouts between Thursday, July 9th and noon on Friday, July 10th to call 563-326-6125. And that's the little girl right there. She's so beautiful. Police said there are no arrests made that are directly related to this case. Sikorsky I think that's how you pronounce it. Sikorsky said anyone who is interested in assisting or donating to Terrell's family can contact Family Resources. Now, okay, so they said what happened to Breasia is that Breasia went to a visit with her brother. Her brother went to visit his dad at his house. Now, the dad is a registered sex offender. Everybody's saying he's a registered sex offender. And Henry told them that when he woke up, the little girl was gone, and he said he doesn't know where she's at, but he's being held in jail because he didn't register. You know, you have to register as a sex offender, and he didn't do that. So now they're trying to find out what happened. Now, people are saying, why aren't they questioning the little boy? And I'm trying to think, why aren't y'all questioning the little boy? He was there too. Maybe he's seen something. So I think they need to bring a child psychologist in to talk to the little boy to see what he knows. I don't know how old her brother is. He could be younger than her. And maybe that's why they haven't questioned him. But this is the guy right here, Henry Dinkins. The Davenport Police Department have named Henry Earl Dinkins, 47, a convicted sex offender, as a person of interest in the disappearance of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell. So he knows, to me, I think he knows exactly what happened. Now, I don't know the detail, but anything could have happened. He could have hit Breasia by mistake, and she could have died, and then he covered up the bodies. A lot of them do that. I hear of a lot of stories where a parent or even a step-parent have hit a kid and didn't know they hit them that hard, and the kid died, and then they covered it up. They saying that's what happened in the Casey Anthony case, but she was found not guilty. But people still think she killed her kid. I mean, the guy, he looks like real ruthless. He looks like a thug. But he told them that he don't know what happened. He said when he woke up, she was gone. And I just don't. But that's just too hard to believe that a little 10-year-old girl would just leave the house. So something's going on. Now it said the Davenport Police Department said vehicles associated with Henry Dinkins, 47, a person of interest in the disappearance of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell, included a 1980s Kings Highway motorhome. Lord, Lord, Lord. Look at this. Who rides in these kind of vans? Hold on, I skipped a couple. Okay, let's go. Okay, so they said it includes a black 2012 Chevy Camaro and a maroon 2007 Chevy Impala. So hopefully they can find this little girl, guys. We gotta just pray. We gotta just pray that she's okay, and wherever she at, if she did just walk away, which I don't think she did, that she'll just come back. Cause I think if she did walk away, she would come back. You know, a 10-year-old kid. I'm thinking even if she needed a break. Cause sometimes, guys, kids need y'all. You guys might think these kids are like really young, but they can be young, but their mind be like mature. Like they be needing time to themselves. And she could have walked off, but in all and everything that I'm hearing and all the evidence, to me she didn't walk off. It's like somebody took her, or like I said, he might have hit her. And he hit her too hard and she lost consciousness and died. And like people were saying, he could have sold her, because people are doing that too. People are selling kids into sex and the sex slavery and stuff like that. That could have happened. He could have gave her to a friend and was like, just take care of her until I can get out of jail, until I can see what we gonna do. I mean, it's so many things that could have happened to this girl. There's so many things that could happen, but for him to just say he don't know what happened to her, even the mother says she don't believe that, and if anything, she knows this guy. I mean, for whatever reason, obviously this woman felt comfortable with her daughter going over there to a guy that's a sex offender. Maybe she thought he had changed. Let me tell you something, guys. There's a lot of people. I'm not taking up for this guy, but there's a lot of people out there that have did some dirty ass shit, and they have changed. They haven't done that no more. So you really can't, like, people really can't go on here and say, oh, well, he's a sex offender. Yeah, he is a sex offender, but maybe that lady thought he changed. Because obviously she felt comfortable enough for her 10-year-old daughter to go over there. Obviously they had a relationship for a minute that she felt comfortable for her to go over there with him. Now people are saying that that she didn't know that he was a registered sex offender. She had just found this information out. Maybe she did. Who knows? But I need more clarification, and I just need more clarification. I need some more evidence before I can really say anything, before I really go in on a mother, because there's a lot of people going in on a mother, and y'all don't even know all the evidence. We haven't even got all the evidence that we need to go in on his mother. You don't know, she might be telling the truth. A lot of people grieve in different ways. I've seen people grieve. I've seen people lose somebody and it hurt them to their heart, and they just ain't have. Some people don't have tears to cry. Some people are not emotional. They just don't have no emotion. They just been hurt so much that they don't have no emotion to give. They can't cry no more. You know, they can't cry no more. They just hold it in. But for people to sit here and say that she ain't got no emotion and she don't care about her kid, you can't say that. Because everybody grieves different. Everybody grieves different. And that's what you people got to understand. Everybody's not going to bawl out in tears and cry. Yeah, you would think she would because it's her kids. But like everybody knows, anybody tell you, everybody grieves in different ways. Everybody don't just fall out and cry like that. You know, maybe she ain't have maybe she didn't have a real. I mean, people love their kids, but sometimes a lot of parents, they don't have close relationships with their kids. They take care of their kids or whatever, but a lot of them, they don't have a real deep emotional connection to their kid. And maybe she didn't have that. Maybe but she loved her kid. But for her, you know, for some reason, she felt comfortable enough for her 10-year-old daughter to go over there with a sex offender. She felt comfortable. Maybe she didn't know he was a sex offender. Something was going on where she didn't know something. Maybe she's playing all of us. We won't know until we get all the information, until this investigation is over and we get all the information we need. Then we can dig into the mother. But right now, I think that we need to calm down, and we need to figure out. They need to get Mr. Henry in an interrogation room and interrogate his behind for a couple of hours, and just eat at him and eat at him and eat at him until he confess. We need a confession out of that man, and right now he's not talking. And they need to get that little boy in there to see if he knows anything, if he saw anything. A lot of people is like, why ain't they talking to the little kid? Why ain't they talking to him? Is he too young to understand? But we need to get over there, and we need to get something done, because we need to get this girl home. We need to get her home safe and sound, guys. I mean, this is a beautiful little girl, and she's only 10. And now they said she's been missing since Friday. So they got to come on and do your part, guys. Now let me see, because most of these videos don't be playing, but let me see if this video gonna play.
This is how the win came, guys. Like, I'm not joking with you. Like, I'm actually not joking with you. Not already.
That's Top News at 6 tonight. Davenport police just just updated the Breasia case and their efforts to find her. Good evening, I'm Paula Sands.
I'm David Nelson. TV6's Courtney Spinelli joins us live now in downtown Davenport. Courtney, what are police saying now?
Well, Paula and David, the big question still remains. Where is missing 10-year-old Breasia Terrell? She has not been seen since the early morning hours of July 10th. Now, police making an announcement that they no longer need search volunteers in the Clinton area, but they want to be very clear that does not mean the search for Breasia is over. They say it is very aggressive, and it is continuing as they continue to investigate all leads and tips that have been brought forth from the community. Now, coming out of that announcement today after police announced that no longer needed volunteers in Clinton, they say they put out that call for help, and hundreds of community members answered that call. They came out, they helped comb the area, and just came out in numbers over the past few days, as you have seen here. They say that over 150 law enforcement personnel were included in that search and continue to investigate in Breasia's case. Now, Chief Sikorsky taking to just thanking all of the departments, local sheriff's departments, the FBI, who has been involved since day one here in the search for Breasia, and he says they're not stopping. The FBI is still on scene right now here in Davenport, police assisting with this investigation, and Chief Sikorsky said, quote, the investigation is still ongoing and very aggressively being conducted. Now, we do want to make sure that it is very clear still there have been no arrests and no charges that have come forth in Breasia's case. There was a person of interest announced earlier last week, Henry Dinkins, who is in custody on separate charges of a sex offender registration violation. Police say if you know anything, and they have released photos of Dinkins' cars that he owns, if you have seen any of those between the hours of 10 p.m. on July 9th and noon on July 10th, they need you to keep an eye out and call police. And again, the search continues. So if you do go out in groups of 3 or more, and make sure to have one person designated to call with any tips you may have. For now, live in downtown Davenport, David, back to you.
Okay, guys, so that's pretty much the update for that. That's why he's in jail right now, because he did not register. You know, if you're a registered sex offender, you have to register, and he did not do that. That's why he's in jail right now. But I'm sure that he's gonna be in the interrogation room, and they're gonna try to tear him down so that they can figure out what happened, because she was in your care the last time, Henry. She was in your care. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why you won't just tell the truth about what happened? You think we're stupid and we're just gonna believe that this 10-year-old just walked out? And on top of that, you're a registered sex offender. So come on, man, like give us some answers. If you did something to her and you didn't mean to do it, just come on out and say it. But this mother needs her child back. Lord, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Man, I would be devastated if this was my 10-year-old child. And no, I would not. This is crazy. Oh man, but guys, thank you so much for joining me. This story really got me. It really got me down. I just hope this little girl's okay, and I hope that she come home soon. And Lord, just please bring this little girl home. Bring her home. She's only 10. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, this is Chrissy Dreams. I love you guys. Be safe.